Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. Hope you're having a good day or a good night, whatever time it is when you watch this video. Okay, let's get into a reading for the collective. Let's get into a reading for the collective. So, yeah, it's one of those days. It's one of those days, collective. It's one of those days. All right, we're using the position of the day oracle. Okay. I'm in the mood for the position of the day oracle. Let's see what comes out for the collective. What messages do you have for the collective? The more the merrier. Solitude is great, but it may be time to play with others a bit more. Don't worry about the logistics. Everyone will find their rightful role. Just be open to what they're contributing and be generous with your own gift. The windmill. Wind doesn't always bring storms. Sometimes it brings a very welcome shift in energy. This is your sign to harness that playful spirit, see where the breeze takes you, and generate some much needed electricity. So I feel like you could be stepping out of your comfort zone at this time, okay? You could be somebody who doesn't really move around like in crowds of people, okay? But there could be groups that are already like established within their friendship that want you to join them. This may be for drinks, for Pilates class, yoga class. This could be to work on an art project together, okay? Join a study group. I feel like people are calling on your energy at this time, and not in an invasive way, but in a way to ask if you would like to accompany them. I feel like the intention behind this is to learn more about you, okay? I feel like people also know that you are very magical and they want to experience whatever magic this is, okay? Some people may not have had long, elaborate conversations with you, and they could desire to have that to learn from you, okay, to understand your perspective on certain things, okay. On the ball, staying on the ball isn't always easy. Be confident and keep at it. Remember that practice makes progress and your efforts will pay off. So that energy, I feel like there are a lot of changes, right? And the changes could kind of be throwing you off a little bit. And maybe because it's just unfamiliar territory and you are someone who likes to know like what you're getting yourself into. You like to know your surroundings. You like to know the places in which it is that you go to, okay? I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you're headed in the right direction. There's no need for you to over fixate on what else more could you be doing. I feel like you're doing exactly what it is that you should be doing, okay? And anything else that could be done that it will be of better benefit to not only yourself but everybody else involved, it will become very apparent to you, okay? The space saver. Perhaps you or your partner are a particularly practical thinker ruled by pragmatic notions of organization and order. Let this serve as a gentle reminder that whimsy is a welcome counterpart to such thoughts and can turn an attempt at achieving order into a truly exhilarating situation. Okay, I feel like you could be bringing the sense of balance and structure into some people's lives, okay? People could be helping you establish a routine, okay? Or you could be helping others establish a routine, something that's healthy, something that helps pull you out of a funk, okay? I feel like this is a lot of learning from one another on how to better go about living like your everyday life, but then also maintaining relationships with other people, but also with yourself, most importantly. I feel like this group energy is going to be like, I feel like you are the person that is extremely different from everybody within this circle, but your differences are welcome And it's kind of like they want to study them so that they can understand something from a different perspective, or just to elevate a situation or circumstances, because maybe something has been one way for a long time now, and maybe they have the desire to change things up. Okay, the open heart. Modern philosopher and amateur contortionist Madonna once reminded us to open our hearts, offering love to those who turn the key. The key here is willingness to try new things, to receive, to shine brightly. So I feel like you're meeting people who are willing to open their hearts to you. They're willing to open their mind to you. They're willing to open their spirit to you. They're willing to learn from you and learn who you are. And also like a love language. Okay, I feel like your love language is very unique. It's something that these people have not experienced, and it's something that they want to experience. Okay, this could even just be even you helping people understand that there's a better way to show their self-love and appreciation, um, than what it is that they're typically used to. Okay, something about nourishing the body. Okay, nourishing the soul, more cleansing energy. Okay, I feel like people have been stagnant and stuck within a certain energy because they've been holding on to a certain lifestyle or a certain way of doing things, and it has not been progressing the situation. And this is why it can tend to bring a sense of boredom, or just a sense of mundane, like this is the normal routine. Like, I don't know, I feel like a bunch of people are just ready to spice up their life, and I feel like by putting you into their life, they're going to be spicing up their life, but then also it's going to be spicing up your life as well, because these are people that I feel like do things that you don't typically do. Not that you're against it, but you just don't, you don't typically do those things. But it's going to be bringing you out of your shell. Okay, I feel like somebody's going to be more expressive in the way that they dress, and the way that they speak, and the way that maybe like they do their art. Okay, the yes and equation. Who says three's a crowd? Sometimes it's the exact right number. If you're stuck in binary thinking, black versus white, up versus down, solo versus partner, action, this is the perfect time to attempt a different permutation. It can be so worth it. Right, I feel like the key that's being turned is a key and a concept to something that's completely different than what people are used to. Okay, and if a lot, because I'm reading these cards like not just in correlation to like relationships or love, also. So with me factoring in the relationship and the love perspective of the cards, right? The sexual connotation of the position of the day oracle, right? It's like teaching people how to be whole, or experiencing open relationships with people that are already whole, and maybe they just have so much to give, and they allow themselves to be open with other people, to give openly to these other people, but also receive. It's not just based on sex, it's based on the different things that they like to do, like what it is that they bring to the table that's completely different from what they bring to the table, or what their partner is bringing to the table. It's like it's like everybody has a table, but everybody wants to at least go to each other's house to have dinner. Maybe every Saturday night we go here, every Friday night we go here, every Monday night we go here, like to experience that environment. And it's something that's like evolutionary about the one experience. It's like that one Saturday that we had, my whole entire week after that was like so evolutionary and so like inspiring and brought more into myself. I see a lot of like girls, like a lot of women who have not had good partnerships with women. I see that being ushered into your life, okay? And it's in a very pure way. For some of you, it's romantically. For some of you, it's extremely platonic. But there's a sense of nurturing and care that you give to one another that you have never received from other female energies that is going to help allow you to fix your relationship with women. And then if there are men that are also involved in this, it is also going to allow them to fix their relationship with women. And also being able to have those uncomfortable conversations and indulge in those uncomfortable, fucking intrusive thoughts that you have or have had, right? And being able to share the depth of those things and like actually identify them and pull them out and then like work on them consciously as a collective. So yeah, I feel like a lot of healing by allowing each other to be vulnerable and to see one another, and then also not just see, but the acceptance in which it is. Like I'm seeing like somebody say like, I see you, I accept you. I see you, I accept you. Like, yeah. The full set service operation. Fill them up, that's the spirit of service. Some gas in the tank and a whole lot of pumping. Generous and comprehensive service is hard to come by and greatly valued. People will recognize their strengths and beg for more. And that's what I was talking about. People see what you're very fucking good at. And I feel like there's nobody else on their team that's as good as you are. And there's a core understanding of something that you have that other people don't have, and it's like they want you to teach them, okay? But they feel like the only way that they're ever going to be able to learn is by experiencing you as a whole. The brushstroke. Who cares if the last time you painted was kindergarten? Finger painting and mess making are always more than welcome. What counts in life is creativity, enthusiasm, experimentation, and playmates willing to try different strokes, okay? Yeah, for a lot of y'all, this is sexual, and I feel like you're going to be having sexual experiences that you never had before, okay, that are going to be very fulfilling to you, not just physically, but emotionally as well. I feel like there's a deeper level of connecting, which is what you're about to be doing. And this is like soul, like healing. This is soul healing. The party of one. You've partied with the best of them, but when it comes right down to it, you are the best of them. So spend time celebrating yourself. Who cares if you're the only one who comes, okay? And I feel like no matter like what you become a part of, you were always going to have reverence, safety, security within yourself, and you are always going to prioritize that over everything else. This is the key factor to these relationships, because this is something that people are going to be seeing first-handedly. It's not many times that people say, oh no, I can't come, or no, I'm not. There are a lot of people that go out of obligation, right? There are not a lot of people who don't go out of obligation to self in whatever season it is or mood it is that they're in. And you really fucking enjoy yourself, and you already know what you bring to the table. You already know what's at your table. You already know what you're serving like every motherfucking week, bitch. So it's not a surprise to you that it is what it is, but to others it's a surprise. It's also an honor for people to get to explore and experience you within your own safe haven, okay? So this is I'm dressed like this because bitch, I was taking photos, like, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a reading too, like at the same time, like it's a content creation day, but people who come to my channel or come to any of my platforms wherever I'm at are coming to see me have a genuine, authentic experience, and they like to see the experience through my lens, right? It's like, yeah, I celebrate myself every day, and these are the things that I do as a form of celebration for myself. Shouldering the burden. It may be time to slow down and relax, put your feet up all the way. There's nothing like an assisted stretch to deepen your relaxation and really push you to focus on the present moment. yeah, some of you could be coming out of that season where you had those experiences and you were with these people and they, you healed your relationship with love or certain situations and circumstances, and now it's time for you to really like indulge within yourself, um to bring that spark back into your own life. And I do see like somebody being very supportive with that process for you. I think that out of this group, there's going to be like one person that you establish some type of sacred bond or union with that is going to always be there along your journey as like a support system. Also, somebody to just allow you to be what it is that you are in other people's lives. And that is going to be something that you cherish and hold very dear to your heart. And this person is going to be your biggest fucking cheerleader. Like this person is going to genuinely reflect you. And the reason that this could come about is because of the healing that you were ushering into this person's life, because of the deeper understandings of self and soul and ascension. This person, on the other side of it, you're going to see how much they reflect you at your truest and rawest self. And just trying new things. I see a lot of sleepovers too. Like you could be going to sleepovers or just planning to have like sleepovers, watch shows, pick out on food, like fucking be girls, do your nails, paint your toes, like talk about boys, bitch, talk about girls, like just some like high school vibe like type shit, something that's not so serious. And also like tuning out the rest of the world instead of like just going out like, oh, that would be the simplest thing to do, right? To go out. But I feel like somebody wants to spend like one-on-one time. Okay, so somebody could be asking you to have a sleepover. But yeah, I feel like the relationships that are coming into your life, the partnerships that are coming in your life at this time are going to be really good for you. And Spirit wants you to be open-minded, okay? Because you're going to, I feel like this is your initiation into learning how to conduct group situations, okay? Some of you are teachers, or some of you are meant to be teachers, or some of you are going to be teaching. Like you literally are going to be teaching these people. This could be your new assignment to your new assignment could be to infiltrate these groups. Your new assignment could be to infiltrate these groups and they're willing to experience you, they're willing to learn by example, right? They're willing, have them experience you and watch the impact that you have on these people just by being around them, right? I feel like this is the tea. This is the tea. It's motherfuckers around you that are willing to learn, that are willing to see you, that are not intimidated by being vulnerable with you, that want to be vulnerable with you, that want to hear your story, that want to know, they want to understand, and then they also want to share with you because they want to see like, yo, like I gave this bitch like I gave this bitch a bun and a motherfucking piece of salmon, and this bitch came back with a fucking encrusted, bread crusted motherfucking piece of salmon. Like shit was fire. Like people are gonna love watching you turn what they give you into like, people are gonna love seeing you do magic, bitch, is what I'm getting. Okay, and we all know that pussy is magical, and I feel like I feel like, bitch, if you putting that thing down on anybody, I feel like you're gonna come full disclosure. Let me tell you what you're getting yourself into. There are motherfuckers that's gonna listen to you, not know what the fuck you talking about, and they still gonna want to do it. They're all game for it. It's motherfuckers that are gonna listen to what the fuck you saying, and they're gonna know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. It's gonna make that experience just even more fucking like tantric. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot of shit that I feel like you're about to get involved in, and it's really just from a teaching perspective. It's not built on lust. It's not built on greed. It's built on evolution of the mind, body, soul, spirit. It's introducing people literally to God through you, literally. It's based on people wanting to learn and overcome certain things, but maybe not knowing how to do that. It's going to be based on some really deep shit. And your intention has set the intention for every fucking encounter. And it's heard, and it's respected, and it's seen, and it's valued, bitch. But that's what the fuck I got for you guys. I absolutely adore and love all of you, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.